Tell me when I'm gone. So excited. Hello, hello, hello. I thought I'd pop by and just wanted to reconnect with you. We have had an amazing month, Mic Drop March, where we did so many things. And I'm just so excited. I love creating moments where there's a spike in possibility, a spike in excitement, a spike in insight. Come on in and join me. Come on in and join me. Come on in and join me. I love it. Hey, I see your beautiful face. I love it. I love it. Hi. I love it. I love it. Now, I am in beautiful Florida right now. I wanted to come to you in the middle of, I just finished a keynote and now I'm on my way to the park. I'll explain that in a moment. But we've been inside of 3 weeks of really understanding how do I have powerful communication. Like in this time, you are the voice that you've been looking for. You are the voice that someone else is looking for. You are the voice. Recognizing that we get to own our voice and then hone our voice and then share our voice. So my drop march has been crazy. If you've been with me, let me know how many weeks you've been with me. 1, 2, 3. Let me know. Type it in chat. Let me know how long you've been with me. And we've really done a whole lot. It's been a connection with me serving you, as well as my speaker advocate coaches serving you. And you showing up and playing full out. So, week 1, we talked about presentation structure. And I don't know if you remember, but on week 1, my very first session, it was on my anniversary. So I had a special guest with me, which was my husband. Do you guys remember my husband? Come here, honey. He's still here. Amen. What husband is that?
So I'm still here.
He's still here. Come on this side, baby. I'm not gonna make him stay on camera, but I always like when he joins me. Lean down. Yeah.
Okay.
Say hi.
Hi.
And my husband, remember, Dave, on our first week, you were asking what helps people to be a stronger speaker
Mm,
and help them to
Okay.
not lose their audience. Can you believe that was 3 weeks ago?
I did. Wow.
So much has happened.
It's real.
And we started the journey on our anniversary with you. If you did not see week 1, please go back and see week 1. It was juicy. Thank you so much for being a part of all of my crazy creations.
You're welcome. All right.
And then we did week 2, which were the essentials that every single speaker, or really someone who's growing their brand. If you're growing your brand, you need some essentials. You need things working while you're brainstorming, while you're resting, while you're vacationing. So we talked about the speaker essentials. Week 1, we did the structure of a powerful presentation with me and Coach Kevin. Week 2, we did the essentials that every speaker, and I'd like to say entrepreneur, needs a version of this with me and Coach Siobhan. And then week 3, which was just this week, we did the social media that sizzles, creating social media that sizzles. And I gave you some really like behind the black curtain tips. And that was with Coach DeAndrea. So every week we have gone in. Every Tuesday, I did a session and gave you content. I said it was going to be 60 minutes, but it ended up every week being about 90 minutes, somewhere between 80 and 90 minutes. It just always got so good. And then that following Wednesday, the speaker advocate coaches then went and gave you feedback on your homework. Yes, we did homework. Why? Because that could get you in small, actionable steps. Now, tell me if you were with us and the action feels so good that you kind of feel like, I want to stay in action. I want more. Because that was the setup. I told you on week 1, it's a setup. I'm really doing the action steps and the homework so that you get like really you get fixated on the action, not just on the information collection, but on the action. So every Wednesday, you were with my coaches and they gave you feedback on your action. They gave you feedback and they open it up for Q&A. Now, these coaches are handpicked. They're handpicked speaker advocate coaches from my campus, students who have gone through the process and who have worked diligently to be in the best place to serve you. So I'm super, super, super excited. And they are nominated and they are fellow students that are just 3 to 5 steps further than you. And they're entrepreneurs in their own business and their own rights, building their own empire. So I'm super excited about that. Give our coaches some love because they gave out time the entire month, this month, to make sure that you got some content, you got structure, you got some blueprints, you got some systems, you got some inspiration, you got some questions answered. Like they were just epic this month, making sure, because this is our first time doing this. We just made it up and we're like, let's go radical. Like all bets are off, all deals are off. So I am actually here at Disney. I'm here at Disney. Shout out to Disney. I'm here at Disney as I'm an advisor on a group of advisors for the Disney Dreamers Academy, and that's where 100 young, beautiful minds that are in high school come, and they give them a week of dreaming big, like Walt Disney. It all started with a mouse, right? A mouse in a dream, and now you have this empire called Disney World all around the world. But it started with a mouse and a dream that not a lot of people believed in. Like, Walt, you gotta be crazy. Well, hello, there's a whole lot of people enjoying what others may have called crazy. So I'm here. I'm speaking over the next 4 days. Today was my first day speaking. I'm in my speaker's attire. In the next 30 minutes, I'm going to be in my park attire. Uh, and I'm going to take my family to the park. But before I did that, I wanted to stop by. I wanted to stop by and I wanted to just say how Walt Disney and so many others opened his mouth and spoke his dream. These teens, young adults who are here, a part of the 100 dreamers, they call them dreamers, they opened their mouths and they said, I have a dream. Does that not sound familiar? This is the 18th year of the Disney Dreamers Academy. I've been with them for at least 10. And it's beautiful to watch young, brilliant souls still confused, still scared, not quite clear what they want to be when they grow up, for sure, but might have an idea. It's beautiful to watch them invest in themselves, open up, and speak to their possibilities. And that's what lands them here. And I just believe an opportunity like this changes the trajectory of your life. I look at me being here as an advisor and go, I'm an advisor for Disney World's Dreamers Academy? How did that happen? Oh, I opened my mouth. I was willing to speak even when I was nervous. I was willing to do my version one, even when version one was still messy. I was willing to invest in myself. I was willing to take the pennies in my pocket and invest them in my mind so that the pennies in my pocket can overflow every time. I was willing to take my time, my finances, and my hope and invest them back in me. Wow, 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 wow. I can't believe the possibilities that have opened up because of that. And what I love is that I'm not extraordinary. I'm not extraordinary. People love to say I'm extraordinary. I'm not extraordinary. Newsflash. Yep, type in chat. Lisa's not extraordinary. And you can spell extraordinary any way you want. It'll be fine with me. Extraordinary. ordinary is how I do it. I'm not extraordinary. Type in chat, once you write Lisa's not extraordinary, type in chat, Lisa simply puts extra on her ordinary. See, when I realized that all I had to do was take ordinary and add some extra to ordinary, then I get to step into extraordinary. What I love about that is that we get to duplicate that process. So I want to invite you. What does your extra look like? What does your extra look like? If it looks like you want to learn how to own your voice, you want to learn how to hone your voice. You want to learn how to be impactful, whether you're in a boardroom, whether you're in a classroom, whether you're on a stage, whether you're on video, whether you're in your house. If you say, I want to take my impact to the next level, wherever I speak, wherever I communicate, I want to do a better job of it. Today, I was watching a lot of people come on stage, and I was silently holding, weren't we on? Just silently holding the space for them as they were on stage. Because as a coach for people who show up, many of the people that spoke this morning in the commencement ceremonies, they're not speakers by trade. They do something else, but their something else requires them to deliver a message every now and again or often. And I remember sitting there on the front row, just holding space for them. I wanted them to feel confident. I wanted them to feel certain. I wanted them to feel strong. I wanted them to feel good. They may have been on stage for 2 minutes or for 10 minutes in their various roles in the company, the Disney World company, or as a part of this event. I just wanted them to feel good in that moment when they were talking to an audience of 500 people. And I realized that that's why I started Ignite. I created Ignite. So whatever your role is, when it's your time to speak up, you have everything you need. So if I feel like if it feels to you like, man, she's really like a dog on a bone with gravy on it for us to jump in and do Ignite, I am. Why? Because someone, I don't know who it was, but someone this morning in the commencement ceremonies was nervous or uncertain. And I wish they would have come through Ignite so that that could be reduced a bit and replaced with excitement. Someone tomorrow, when we do our tomorrow's agenda, when we're on stage here at Disney, they're going to feel confident and someone is going to feel scared. I wish I could gather every person who wants to be impactful and powerful and say, here, I got a gift. Let me give you Ignite. Let me show you an opportunity. Now it's your job to invest in it. You must know that when you invest in you and then you show up for you, that you will blow your mind. I know I've done it over and over and over again. So if you've been on the fence, should I? Should I not? Can I? Can I not? Then now is the time to join. Now is the time to get off the fence. I need to jump in. The doors are about to close. I need to. I don't want those doors to close and they're about to close. And they are. They really are. That's not a shtick. That's not some, sales tactic. They're not. They're going to close on Sunday, March 30th at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. Again, that's Sunday. Still got a couple of days, depending on if you're looking at this live. Still got a few days. Sunday, March 30th at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. So I do want you to go. You'll see it clicked here inside of our chat to motivatingthemasses.com/ignite. Motivating the masses. Yes, it's a mouthful. Motivating the masses.com/ignite. And I want you to join us today. And I want you, that's the beautiful Disney uh, doorbell. Only at Disney is the doorbell an entire song here at Disney. So if you heard it, amen, that's where we are. We're at Disney. So just know that Ignite It isn't just another training program, like literally. And it's not just business. Now we're going to focus on your speaking, but really what it is a space where leaders come. It's a space where leaders come to practice. I know that I work with game changers. After my keynote today, a number of people came up and said, I have a book. They gave me their books. I have a podcast. I teach. I'm doing workshops. And every single person that came up to me today that's already leading or that are planning to lead in a big way, they want to craft their message. They want to deliver powerful. Every single one of them, without me prompting that I have a program, they said, "What's the program that I should take from you? What should I?" Now they haven't been a part of Mic Drop March, so they don't know about Ignite. But without knowing about Ignite, after seeing me speak for 75 minutes, knowing their journey and where they are headed, they said, can you show me the program? So I'm gonna put An in the equation. She knows she'd be in. An's right here. An was standing beside me the whole time. And I just kept tossing people to her. I kept tossing people to An, give them to Cassie. On, forward them to Cassie. Cassie, be ready. They're coming for you, baby.
Sorry.
You want to give Cassie a warning?
There's a lot of emails coming, Cassie.
There's a lot of emails coming, Cassie. And because they knew what they were up to in the world. And they saw that I could be the person possibly to help them get there. And they're right. Well, you've been invited. If you've been with me all month, you know about it. You don't need just one visit. You got several. You got several opportunities to even begin to grow inside of Mic Drop March. So if you're looking for and you want to really step into having a proven formula to craft magnetic, write down the word magnetic, type in just decent speaking. I said magnetic, to move your audience to action, magnetic messages that will move your audience to action. If that's something you want, if you want a place to practice as a leader in a safe space to get safe accountability. I love these words, safe accountability and safe feedback. I just, number one, we need accountability and we need feedback, but I really want both to be safe. So if you want to get safe accountability and safe feedback so that you sharpen your skills, so that whatever stage you stand on, whatever it looks like, whether it's right here, this is my stage. By the way, your video is your stage. Social media is your stage. And if you want to be inside of student-led accountability groups, I just think it's beautiful, then this is the place. Ignite is going to deliver to you some critical things. Number one, you're going to get fresh videos from me, spotlighting and teaching you how to do every technique. I want you to hear this. Type any questions that you have in chat right now so that my team can answer them for you, because I want you to be really clear about this, but I'm going to help you with this. You're going to get videos where I'm teaching you the technique. And the cool thing about the videos is that it's the latest, greatest version of how I teach it. Why does that matter? Because I've been teaching this now for probably almost 10 years in this way. And as I keep evolving, because the students give me feedback, students like Coach Kevin, Coach Siobhan, Coach DeAndrea, the coaches give me feedback, the students give me feedback and say, you need to add this, you need to add this. Well, guess what? I just recorded the latest version of all of the techniques again last week. So you get the latest, greatest version of how the techniques are recorded. You also get 10 live sessions with the speaker advocate coaches, where those coaches are going to give you an opportunity to practice with them, to do a deep dive with them. We like to call it the application lab. Now, what makes this program different from most programs out there is that when it's an online program that's video based, you don't get the opportunity to go through a live application live throughout the program. You get 10 of these application labs. You show up to all 10 or 2, however you want. You look at them live or via replay, depending on the time of the day. If you can attend, you will still grow. I love it. Now, one of the things that I love is that we're going to give you a pre-course assessment. And in this pre-course assessment, it allows you to see, where am I today and what should I focus on? So you don't have to eat the whole pie. Laser on the part of the pie that you need to master right now. Now, you'll eventually eat the whole pie, but eat it in a consumable bites at a time. I love that. So when you do this assessment, it tells you here's where you are today. Focus on this. Oh, so delicious. And then inside the accountability, you have the opportunity to move forward faster. I love moving forward faster. Now, we've also added some bonuses in it for you. And one of the bonuses, and my coaches added this. So I just got to tell you, the coaches are thebomb.com. Type in chat amazing for the coaches because the coaches are amazing. They said, Lisa, we want to give the students a space online to practice what we've taught them, putting it in a message. So you get 3 minutes toward the end of the program to practice what you've learned in a 3-minute message. I know 3 minutes may not sound like it's long, but try standing on stage for 3 minutes and not feeling comfortable with what you're going to say. It feels like it goes on forever until you know what to do with those 3 minutes. And get this, in 3 minutes, you can leave a lasting impression that will get you hired to do business with people. I know I've taught people to do it, then I've witnessed them do it. I've done it myself, believe me. So you get this prep day where they work with you. Then you get this toolkit and worksheets that will help you. We put this in a formula. So we put the techniques that I'm going to teach you in a formula. We put the formulas in a worksheet so you can fill in the blanks. Someone type in chat, fill in the blanks. You fill in the blanks and then you follow the formula and then you blow your mind with what comes out. Like literally, fill in the blanks, follow the formula. I love it. It's not automated. I'm not going to tell you that. You do have to put some skin in, but we significantly simplify the process for you. You get my resource library. Do not sleep on the resource library because the resource library goes back in history and gives you things that you don't even know you're going to need. If you keep doing this right, you're going to need these things. And my resource library are the things that I spent a lot of time and money creating for my business that I thought you might have value. Our private Facebook community is a definite bonus. Why? Because we curate our Facebook community. And if you're already in it, if you're not, please go get in it. If you're in our private Facebook community, then you see that we elevate you, we celebrate you, and we give you safe feedback in our Facebook community. So what we've done is we've trained our community to be interactive. We've trained our community to be a dialogue, not a monologue. So it's a community of activation, not a community of just posting. That's one of our bonuses as well. But here's the ultimate. If you've ever seen online my 3-day live event called Speak and Write to Make Millions. Now that event, people by themselves will spend $1,000 or $1,100 to attend. We've been doing it now for, I don't know, 13 years. We've done, I don't know how many we've done, 17, 18, I'm not sure. But we've been doing them every year. That event by itself is worth everything. To come and be in the room and be it's in August. If you're wondering, where is it? When is it, Lisa? It's in August, the middle of August, toward the end of August, and it's in Southern California, San Diego. So you don't really need an excuse to come to San Diego because it's only like paradise. But if you did need an excuse to come to San Diego in August on the beach, you can throw a rock if you got a good arm. You can throw a rock from the window of the hotel that we'll be at. And it might not land on the sand, but it won't be far from the sand on the beach. Come and sit in this beautiful space, this bubble filled with unicorns and gladiators and change agents and me and my mom and my dad and my son and my husband and this epic community live and recharge your battery and get focused and get fueled up and get new techniques and practice what you've learned in person. The only thing that can make it easier for you to do that is that we give you a free ticket to that event. And that was a big decision for us because our in-person tickets are our VIP tickets. And we only have so many VIP tickets. So if you're on the fence, I'm going to say, jump in just for that reason. I promise you. And while you would have already gone through the program, and this is a bonus, for many people, they say the program was epic, but having VIP access to Lisa Nichols and the coaches, because the coaches will be there, and the environment, that was worth the price of admission. The only thing that tops that is that you will be in a private room before the event starts, and you will do a stand and deliver and practice that 3-minute message again in person in front of your fellow classmates. It just gets so delicious and juicy and amazing. The total value is over $18,000 in value, like the total thing. It has high value, and I'm comfortable with that because that's what it is. And it will close this Sunday, March 30th at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time, 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is the last day to register. Why? Because we got to know how many tickets we need to hold for Speaking Right. Our coaches want to know, how many am I supporting through this process? Because the coaches are going to give you real feedback when you submit each technique on video. I'm going to teach you the technique on video. You're going to then post a video of the technique. The coaches are then going to give feedback to the technique. Everyone won't get feedback, but every technique will get feedback. So even when the coach gives someone else feedback, you're going to grow because you're going to look at that feedback and apply that coaching. So we got to know, how many people are we giving feedback to? I can't do 2,000 people. We don't have the bandwidth to do 2,000 people. We've already booked the hotel space in San Diego because you got to book it early. So there is a finite number of people that we can take in this program. It doesn't run on endless. Why? Because we're not an automated program solely. While we have videos in the program, we are a live, interactive, growth coaching, feedback, live room hugs. Now, mind you, if you can't make it out to San Diego, yes, we have a virtual version, so you will still be in the room with us. And we have a dedicated stage and a dedicated set of MCs and dedicated time for the virtual journey. So even if you're coming virtually, you are still in that room. I will see you. I will see your name. I will talk to you. And so you get to choose the way you want to come. The program begins next week. April 3rd, it starts. So you got to get in because it's starting. Like 3 weeks ago, I was saying in a month. Remember that if you were with me? Now, that's next week. So we got to close the card so that my team and I can properly begin to welcome you and everyone else that's going to be in the program. So go to motivatingthemmasses.com/ignite. It's on the screen right now. And then join us. And just know, and then tell me right now, I'm in. If you're already in, I'm in, right? And I'm in. And if you're jumping in, and you will jump in before we close the cart on Sunday, then say, I'm in. Like, I'm there. Let's go. Seatbelt on, strapped in, seatbelt on. So excited. Now, I want to make sure that you have everything you need from me. Here's what I love. I love helping gladiators to gladiate. I love helping leaders to lead. I love unleashing superpowers so that you can do more good in the world. I want to say thank you for being a part of our mic drop march. It's been amazing. And I cannot wait to take this to the next level with you. I cannot wait to unleash what's been in you all along. I can't wait to watch my coaches advocate for you, stand for you, champion you, celebrate you, help to grow the you that you are. But most importantly, I can't wait to see what's on the other side. I think my most exciting thing is when my students say, Lisa, I'm sorry, I can't make that next event right there because I'm doing a retreat. I'm doing a keynote. I'm doing a TED talk. I'm on my book tour. I got my students. I love how they apologize for not being able to make it to my events because they're out doing their thing, because they learned what they learned inside of Ignite and beyond. So I'm excited for the journey that's ahead of us. Now, I want you, if you've already registered for Ignite, when I turn this camera off sometime between now and April 3rd, I want you to go and look at all the bonuses that you got. Begin to consume that. Print those gifts out. I promise you, you're going to be happy that you did. We do this right, and you're going to need every single tool that I put in your toolkit and in your resource library. So go print out those gifts. Don't let them just disappear into the digital abyss. Go old school. Even if you don't have a printer, send them somewhere, print them out, put them in your 3-ring binder, because we're going to stand on top of all of those tools. If you haven't registered for Ignite, because registering for Ignite isn't necessarily easy, I'm going to invite you to not let challenge stop you this time. If you need to move the mountain for you, let Mic Drop March show you that it's going to be worth it. Move the mountain for you. If you come empty, we will come full, and we will pour everything we have into you and make this investment worthwhile. Now, I got to say, we can't do your sit-ups for you. We can't do it for you, but we sure can do it with you. You are going to have to do your own work, but you don't have to do it alone. I'm excited. I appreciate you. I cannot wait to serve you on the inside of Ignite. And again, the doors close on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm off to go see Mickey. I love you. I cannot wait to see you. Take care. Over and out. Have a great day.